Hi, this is Kristen here. Welcome to another process video. And today I'm working on 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. This is series 19 and this is sketch number 27 and it's by Sarah Tucci. You can find her at Scrapbook Addicts. She is also the moderator of the Facebook page of Scrapbook Addicts. And so I end up, I'm stick to the sketch pretty closely. I am using Willow Grove. This will be a very short video because I only show really the left layout, the left side of the layout, because for some reason my camera like shut off with doing the right side, so I completely missed that. So you'll see some of the process here, but I end up, you'll at the end it'll be a completely finished layout. And I ended up, I realized later on, and you'll probably be able to see it in the close-ups, the green papers are actually turned upside down, so there's like very faint writing on it. And I just always assumed the branding strips go down to the bottom. And so when I had started this layout, I really wasn't paying that close of attention to kind of how the writing was in the background, because it is very faint. And I realized once I had the layout done that it was technically upside down. So oopsies. Anyways, it's very faint, so I don't think, unless you're really looking, it's that noticeable. I have this brown paper, so this actually came in their solid pack. It's kind of got a little bit of a herringbone kind of, almost kind of like a weave pattern to it. So I decided that's what's going to go behind the photographs. I do end up edge distressing them a little bit here in a little bit. And the photographs I'm documenting are of my son. I was really focusing on my older son with this one. So this is actually on our property. We like to go take walks in the woods and go down to the creek, although the creek has been dry in the past couple months because we've been in a little bit of a drought, so. So I had brought pretty much all of the Willow Grove ephemera because this is the first time I'm actually sitting down to use it. So I brought everything with me, and I feel like a lot of time the first time I sit down and use a collection like this, especially with Vicki Boutin's collections with 49 Market, there's so much stuff to them that I really, the layouts usually take me a little bit longer because it takes me a while to kind of go through everything. And thankfully I did realize I was going to put this photograph on upside down. I was like, oh, wait a second. So, which would have been fine because then that side would have actually been the right way. Anyways, so I really liked the fern laser cut, so I'm going to work that on there. And then this, it says love time spent together or something like that. That's going to technically be my title. I really don't go super embellishment heavy with this collection, but or with this layout, I just kind of try to keep it kind of simple. I really like this branch piece, so I'm going to put that there. And then, of course, with Vicki Boutin's, if you ever worked with her stuff, when she was with American Craft, she always had die cut pieces as well as vellum and acetate pieces. So, and then typically washi stickers and, kind of washi sheets that you could use. So with this, there's acetate and vellum pieces that were actually really pretty with a lot of gold foiling on them. And so you'll see those, I'll pull those out here in a few. It came with chipboard pieces. There were 2 different sets of laser cuts. It was packed. It had cardstock sticker set. She had a whole die cut pack, which at the end of this, I finally realized oh, I didn't even really, I had set those aside. I didn't realize I didn't pull any die cut pieces. So I think with the second layout, I finally realized it and did pull that in a little bit. So here's a vellum piece here. So you can see that's gold foiled. And then this is a vellum piece too as well. So I'm going to stick that up there. And then that little mushroom was actually a vellum piece too. I don't know if that ends up staying or not, but I did like that. I thought that kind of pulled in a little bit different colors. I wanted everything shifted down. I just felt like visually that made more sense than being kind of in the top of the page. And it kind of looked like she had everything kind of shifted down with the title going like long ways down. I tuck in these little banner pieces there. Those are vellum. And then at the end here, you'll see too, when I like end up showing the close-up of this, I do end up using the branding strip off to the one side. And I think it was the branding strip off of this actual paper here on one side, just because I kind of felt like there needed to be kind of a piece on the end of it. I don't know why. I just felt like it looked a little unfinished, I guess. Pull in that some laser cut acorns and flowers. And so there's the close-up of that one, and some close-ups of the other finished layout as well as them together. And so I will include the playlist down below as well as the Facebook group. And I really appreciate you for coming by to watch another process video.